Welcome to MobileSyrup.com, mobile news and reviews for Canadians. This is looking to the Motorola VE440. It's now available at Koodo Mobile, and it's a really nice device. You can see that the style is somewhat edged-like. It's a music device, so you know what you're going to get when you have this. Really targeted to the people who want to do messaging and also want to listen to music at the same time. The device weighs only 95 grams. Overall dimensions are 112 by 48 by 15 millimeters. So it's really light and really thin as well. If we take a look around the device, the keys, nicely laid out, somewhat bubbled over the actual device itself. Feels really plasticky. Got a directional pad here, 4 ways. Middle button right there. Back button, 1.3 megapixel button right there. Send key, end key, couple soft keys. The screen size is 1.9 inches, has a resolution of 176 by 220. You can see what the screen does look like. The left hand side, place to charge it up. This button right here is for your speakerphone, your volume rocker, your 3.5 millimeter headset jack, lock button right there. Now this is your voice commands. Also, if I hold it down once,
please say a command.
It's going to bring up all your voice commands. If you keep holding it down, it brings up your voice recorder. That's pretty cool. Dedicated music keys right here. 1.3 megapixel on the back, camera-wise. Now under here is your battery, 910 milliamp battery. Only about 3 hours of talk time, so it's a little disappointing when it comes to that because most likely during the day you might talk a little bit more than 3 hours. Don't know, so make sure you do carry the cord around or an extra battery. Speaker right there. Let's go straight into the features of this device. Go into the music player. You can see it's loading all my music. Just show you what the sound is like. Press this button on the side. See, it starts playing it. Speakers right there. Volume rocker here. If I want to go to the next song, use these dedicated keys. So you can see that it is a really nice device. Speakers are really dominant as well. So it gives you the insight about the speakers wise and also the music player. When we go into the messaging features of this device, the Motorola VE440, you can see that you can create a message or just follow all the conversations you are currently having. You can see him going back and forth today with P. Diddy and Avril Lavigne. So if I want to go back out, I want to go into create a new message. You can see you can have up to 25 people on one message. I'm going to go insert a contact of mine. Go to Megan Fox. Now using the keypad, a little bit frustrating. I'm used to QWERTY devices now. So coming back to this style device was a little bit challenging for me. But just getting used to it over a few minutes is nothing really to worry about because the more you use the device, the more you really get familiar with it. I'm just going to say hello and thanks. Gonna put in a picture of mine as well. It's going to load up all my pictures. Takes about 30 seconds to load up the pictures, depending on how many you do have. I'll just put that picture in there, and I'm going to send away. So this is what you can expect to have when you're sending messages, picture messages as well. In total, you can have up to 140 characters when sending a message. You can see the message is sent there, so that's what you can expect. It's really good when you're sending messages as well. The only downside is the keyboard for me. I'm not familiar with this type of text messaging anymore, picture messaging anymore. I'm used to QWERTY devices. When it comes to the web, I'll show you what the web looks like. You can see it takes a little while to load it up. I'm on cbc.ca, and you have to use a directional pad to get down to whatever you're going to go to. The only downside with this is this directional pad, depending how large the page is, might take you a little bit longer to get the actual place where you do want. But once you do find it, all you have to do is click on the story or click on the image, depending what you're surfing for, and then go to the next page. Because this is a screen that's only 1.9 inches, it might be a little bit tight. There isn't any option, because it's not a touch screen, or you can't flip it over on the side to view it any other way to make the screen a little bit larger. So that's a little bit frustrating when it comes to viewing the web, but however, you do have access to it, and you do have access to more information other than what's on your device. So other things about this, when it comes to the camera wise, if you want to access your pictures, press the camera button. As I said, it's a 1.3 megapixel camera. It's on the back. You can see that if you are going to take a picture, you can use the zoom option on the directional pad, and you can zoom in and out. You can see that this is your zoom area, this slide area that's going down and forth right there. So I'm just going to go view some pictures. You can see I got a slideshow option right there. I'm going to go into the slideshow, but then you can go into the settings. You can see you can change the settings from 1, 3 seconds, 1, 3, and 5 seconds. Also, you can change the sound of the music too. Right now I have it on Circus. Let's say I want to change it to Island, for example. So that sounds good. I'm going to press the set button, press done. It's going to change it. You can see now I'm in a slideshow option. So this is good for sharing your pictures. Only 1.3 megapixels, so you know the quality pixelated might be. So that's pretty cool. Other features when it comes to the device. Got your standard options when it comes to your contacts, your calendar, alarm clock. I said here are some other features that you do get. Voice commands, calendar, contacts, calculator, notepad, stopwatch. So these are the same things that we've seen in the past. The main things about this device is that it can hold up to 8 gigs, got a great music player. What's really nice is that it's 3.5mm headset jack. Downside of this Motorola VE440, definitely the battery. Only lasts about 3 hours, so that's a little bit concerning. Plus, the more we get into QWERTY devices, the less these get familiar. Another downside is the screen size, but an upside is definitely the weight, only 95 grams. You can see how thin it is. And it's also the style that I really do like. I believe this is available over at Koodo for $125. You can also get this on the tab as well. We'll have more information on this on mobilesyrup.com.